Back to your first question, the first question you leave here is to follow up. I have a thing that I call week follow-up. I go to a lot of events, I stack my business card. I send out an email to everybody I met saying, hey, we're going to follow up. So my business card could have been lost, my CD could have been the coasters. I'm going to follow up with you. 1 or 2 people might email you back, but that tells me, okay, they're for real. 5 emails might not even have worked, but you're just following up. The second part would be is, I believe in this saying that my granddad always told me is, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. If you know that there's 5 different ways to distribute your music, because you're saying a CD, a USB, or whatever, you're going to say, hey, Kevin, A&R Shine, I need you to listen to the music. I got 3 different ways. I can email it to you right now on my phone. I can give you a USB drive. I can give you a CD. I can damn perform it for you right now what it is. You have to be ready to say, here are all my options. Also research. A lot of you came to this city for this event. Cool. But do you know where you are? You're right downtown at the flea market. Those dudes down there, they've been there for 5 years. Every time I go there with my flyer, it's all love. Hey, can you get some CDs out for free to some of these people who come through? They from New York. Oh, my dog is good, it's good, it's good. You could walk 1 block that way to the hood side of Turnville. Hey man, just check it out. You know they're gonna say, man, I appreciate you for coming around here and give me your music. So it's not one way to do it, but once you plan your execution, you plan how you're gonna make everything work, you'll start to find a better understanding of how does music industry work. And also, ask yourself this question: are you in the music business or are you in the business of making music? It's 2 sides of this. I'm in the music business, so I want to make money. I love music. I love my craft. I'm in the business of making music. Decide those 2 things, and you'll have a better understanding of the track to success.
It's just another form of promoting your music. I don't want to say that we're saying on this side that you just do a mixtape and get out of here. I do a mixtape here to find it the same time. I'll give you the EP that you need in order to find if that's what you want. So I'm promoting both ways, but it's just a different format, a different audience, because whether you're doing rap or you're doing hip hop, even if you're doing rock and roll, they're not called mixtape in rock and roll or country, they're just called compilations. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the same format of who your audience is, just identifying who you're trying to target. Because in the demographics in the summertime, it's mixtapes. Because that's what they're doing. They got the windows down, they want to hear what's hot, and then again, here's something that's a cover hot, and it's still rolling. So it's just a time of the year or place when you're trying to promote your music to identify what you're doing and who you're doing to. And there's another thing, you guys, it's seasonal. One thing about when you're trying to release as an independent, make sure when you're trying to really get your buzz and somebody to hear you, do it from September to February. And from March to August, just be in those places where you need to be, passing out, being seen. Because during that summertime, we got Summer Jam, we got Spring Fest, we got the major that's out there that's killing the market. There is no way that you're going to be seen. Because if you look at yourself and you say, well, okay, when I'm riding my car, am I listening to somebody I don't know, my windows down? No. I'm listening to somebody I do know. So what you do is just give a USB, a t-shirt, a hat, something to say that you're there. Because when it's cold, we got to come in the building, the doors got to be closed, so now you got to listen. You roll the windows up, you got more time to listen. So those are the things of just knowing ways to promote and knowing the business and the time to release. A lot of times you can kill yourself by releasing at the wrong time. Yeah. You know, and that's just one way to do it. I know Monie got something that she wants to say.
No, I just wanted to say that like I'm learning a lot on this panel too. And, you know, I'm really glad that I came. You know, I got 4 kids. It was a shuffle to get a babysitter. It was, you know, I'm a hot mess. But that being said, I'm really glad to be on this panel because I learned so damn much myself. For real. And one thing that excited me about the conversation regarding mixed CDs is something that like is phenomenal. I mean, we have mixed CDs out for a very long time. It's a good additional tool to what's being said. You know, you need to use for your marketing and stuff like that. But people, I never in my life thought that I would see the day when a man can get Grammy accolades because of the mixed CD drink.
Yes.
Never thought I would see that. Okay? And that is what happened this past February. You know what I mean? So, and that is another perfect example of the branding that is being discussed to my right. The importance of branding and getting yourself marketed all over the internet. You know what I mean? This, you know, everything that I'm learning to my right. Eating drink is a perfect example of all of that. You know what I mean? And another person that I don't know if you've heard of, but I actually attended his show the night before I flew in here, is another example of something upcoming in that same vein, which is a dude named Jay Electronica. And, you know, this dude is taking the same route on blowing stuff on the internet, and I only witnessed go to a show of his Wednesday night. I've never seen this dude before ever. And I went to a show in Philly before I left, and the place was packed, and they were all signing his lyrics. And I'm standing in the crowd looking, I'm not looking at the stage, I'm looking at people like, how the hell do you know his lyrics already? You know what I'm saying? I'll be in Best Buy. I'll be in, you know, I'll be in Fat Beats. You know what I'm saying? I can see the CD in there. How the heck do you know this man's lyrics? He was able to stop the music. Say the same rhyme he said over. He said the rhyme, right? Then he stopped the music and said the same rhyme over for crowd participation. I'm standing there like, oh, here comes the tumbleweeds and the crickets. No. Everybody recited every single word that this dude said. You know what I mean? And that is, he did the iTunes, he did the whole iTunes thing. I mean, all over YouTube and all of that. You know what I mean? So I'm just like blessed. Thank you for having me on this panel. You guys have given me so much knowledge. I feel so educated when I leave this building. Thank you very much.
Hey, you guys, I want to bring it back to the floor. You guys can go all the way back to the floor. Hey, we're going to go around and let you guys introduce yourselves.